Hi guys, welcome to another video session. Uh, this video session is on the series of creating a test automation web service test automation framework from using REST Assured and .NET C#. So we are going to do today is to implement extend report in our automation framework. So what I first do is I will add a C# class called extend reporter. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my extend reporter API code. But first of all, let's add the NuGet package for extend reporter in this solution. So I have to check extend report for community, extend report framework for communication. So I will add it to my solution. I will install this. So then I will just add them. So you can see the NuGet packages are getting added for extend report community edition. Once done, so we'll close this off and I'm going to implement my extend reporter. So this is the code that I have done. I'm just invoking the extend report communication API. So you can see that I am importing event stack extend report. So reporter configuration, extend reporter configuration, these are the libraries. Then I'm creating a class, then log status. Okay, so that is there, that's a getter setter method. And setup report, extend report, this is where I specify that the report should create in the date format, so that it won't get replaced in each and every run, so it goes to the every second. So then let's get saved to the bin, and you can see this is the report creation. So create test case is the method that will actually create a test within the extend dashboard and extend report. Then report statement is where I log statements according to my validations that is happening. So extend flush is the final API call that I am doing. Flush report will generate the actual HTML dashboard and the extend report. So let's call them now within our test. So my namespace utility report. So my test is here. So let's call them within our test. First of all, we have to import our namespace. Unwanted use libraries I will remove. Okay. So what I do is I will now instantiate an object from extend it should be REST utility framework utility import extend report. I will change this to REST utility framework. Name says utility, so that it is easy for us. So what I am doing is, next I will go back to my test case and extend reporter extrpt equals new extend reporter. So I have instantiated an object. So what I'm going to do is I will create a test now. First one, I will set up the report extend extrpt dot setup extend report. That is done. So now report name, document title. So what I will do is rest sharp test framework report for get request. That is done. So now what I am going to do is I am going to create a test extend report dot create test, and I'm going to say get request test. Done. So once I get this, I will say now I am getting this request, right? So what I will do is I will print the request in my report. So I will say extend rpt dot log report statement event stack reports status dot pass, and I'll print the print which is received from my body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify my get request because it was sending nothing. So I put string and I should return response, the response that I got. So what I will return response dot content, and we'll delete these two. Right. So I modified my test case. Now I go to my modified my get reusable. So you have to modify appropriately the other reusables, and we'll go back to the test case and we'll say get response string, say response equals, and we'll put response here, and there we are. So we are done with it. So let's run this and see now. First we'll have a build solution. So solution is success. So let's run this and see. Can see now the request will go, which is in the JSON file, the URL endpoint and its pass. So then what we have to do is what I had to check is the report is not generated because I have not called the generate report. So flash report I have not called, so I have to call that. Extend report should have flash report, right? So let's run this and see again. So flash reports generates the final HTML extend report dashboard. So request is been sent. Okay, now let's go and see whether our report is generated. Yes. So web services test automation framework report is generated. So we can open up this. So it opens up here's the extend report dashboard. So what I'll do is I go to the test level. There we go. Our response is being, we have put it as mark, and our response is printed on the report. So this is how we integrate reporting to our REST assured framework that we are building from scratch. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please put a like in the LinkedIn post. Thanks guys.